So Dr. Sunthorn Wongjomporn, he's a researcher, Sunthorn. He's a researcher of Research and Training Center for Religio-Cultural Community in Thailand, and he's a staff of Diocesan Social Action Center. I think he already read oh yeah, okay. I think he's going to use the projector, and you can just stretch a little bit to send blood to your brain.
안에 있어요. USB, USB. 아시안 Theological 이거는 페이퍼. Sunthorn이라고 있어요.
Can you stand up and stretch while he's preparing the PowerPoint?
Yeah.
You can do all what you would like to do. Kick your neighbors if he was not so nice to you. And stretch your arms.
이거죠 제목이.
네, 리빙스톤. 네, 맞아요.
Go and get a cup of coffee. Mission impossible.
Impossible mission.
It's not the theology of dialogue, it's theology of undigested dialogue. Okay, please come back. Friends. Here, our dear friends. And participants, please go up there.
You just go ahead and I will help you. Okay? You just explain. I follow you. Okay? Make the impossible mission possible. Sorry. Is it working? Okay.
Are we
You
ready?
can just point. You can use point. Yeah. Center.
Are we ready
Center.
to practice
The center.
theology of
Yeah,
dialogue
that's one.
for the next speaker? Theology of
한시요. 우리 페이지 다운 페이지 업거든요. 페이지 업 and 다운으로 하면 돼. 앞에서 할게요.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I think because of the time constraints, so I will start my talk now. So I'm come from Chiang Mai Diocese, in the north of Thailand. We are working with the ethnic minorities in Chiang Mai Diocese together with Father Benedict. So now I think I will go to in Chiang Mai. In Chiang Mai there are many ethnic groups or IP. Yes, this is an ethnic groups in Thailand because Lawa or Lua, and then the Lisu, Lahu, Mon, this is Lawa, and then Nien, Karen. I belong to the Karen. This group, and a local tribe, the Aka. I think this is the major groups in Thailand. But actually, we have many small groups. Yes. So this is the worldview of the ethnic people, especially the Karen people. Because of why I share about the worldview of the ethnic people, because the worldview and belief of the ethnic people, it shapes their lifestyle, their behavior or pattern of life. So this is the integration between the Indigenous worldview and also the Buddhist worldview, because in the communities there are different groups of religions. So this is the symbol of the Ta, means the eyes of the spirit, because they believe that they have 7 layers of the underground and 7 layers of the sky. So the Ta means the eye of the Supreme Being is look over everything, look down into the underground and also in the sky. So that is it, the holistic worldview of the ethnic people. And this is the human being, and this is rice, and then it's all interconnected together with the worldview of the ethnic people. Next. I think I already explained. Next. And next. This picture reflects how the villager's life, the natural world, and God, or absolute being, fits together. It is the cosmic waves and is almost always portray everyday life as being embedded within the earth, inspiring, but mostly invisible and therefore spiritual cosmos in people's mind were told metaphorical imagery derived from local environment. This is the diagram, the picture that I want to show, because this is the classification of forest and ritual practice by the current people. So the first level is we call it ancestral spirit ritual. And this is refer to the family or to unite the family to be one family together. And the second circle is the community spirit ritual. And this is to establish the community unity, place and attachment around the villages. And personal presently or umbilical cord trees, that the newborn baby, they put the umbilical cord in the trees or buried in underground. This is the meaning is to unite people with the tree, with nature, or with the earth. And the third level is the community presenter trees. That is also with the trees, with other nature. And then farming, fields. This is a ritual concerning production system. And then the community forestry. That is this area they utilize forest just for building a house or other materials purpose. And the last level is the watershed or protected area. So each level that have ritual practice. So this is related to each other. So also this side, the relationship between human nature and spirit. And the second level, human spirit, nature and resources. That is the farming ritual. And the human spirit, nature, production. This is a farming ritual. And this does is be oneness together with the community, nation and spirit. That is the relationship interconnected together with people, the supreme being, nature and the communities. That is a three-dimensional relationships. there is a community's ritual, an ancestor spirit ritual among the Enic people. Yes. This is the umbilical cord tree. When the new child baby born, they will put a umbilical cord in the bamboo container and then put with the tree. It means that this tree belongs to the children. Each person has their own tree. So you have to take care. This is among the church. This, yes. Next. This, they believe that rice has spirit. So tomorrow, Father Nico will share more about this. And then this is the fire spirit. The fire, because the farmer they burn the grass on the trees, so that's why they have to ask a forgiveness for the spirit of fire. That is the buffalo. They respect buffalo after tilling the land, and then they have to fill the water ahead of the buffalo and ask for forgiveness. The water spirit ritual, rice ritual, and also rice rituals. Yes. This is in the Catholic way, no? The Catholic way. We also the blessing garden of and rice field, because the people they also perform their ritual in the production area. But they also, for the Christian, they apply the old practice into the new way. That is a Catholic way. The priests are invited to bless the land, the field, and also this is the catechist or the Christian leader training in the rice field. There's in fact Perry rice field. Yeah. And next. This is the traditional people. They thanksgiving to the spirit of forest and Tori. This is the water spirit. This is the forest spirit. They offer something to the spirit. The three women, this tree belongs to these three women because they have to take care of these trees. And not only in this tree, it comes out of the forest, community forest. Let's returning the secret to nature. This is the Buddhist way. That is we call forest ordination. Which also the Catholic priests also join with the Buddhist forest ordination. After the saffron, they put the saffron around the tree. That is the tree already become the secret tree. So they did lots of campaign. Also, that is the sanctuary. For a Christian, we also celebrate Mass in the forest. That is the cross. After the priest blessing the cross, and each one bring the cross and put it in the tree in the forest. That's become the secret forest. Also, we celebrate Mass in the forest, like in the watershed. That is in the forest, and the catechists are the people that put cross in the trees. That is, we celebrate Mass in the forest. This water ancestor for the spirits, water spirit ritual. Actually, the water spirit is performed only for irrigation ritual, but now they apply into the running water. Because running water from some areas in the top of the mountain, so the water not enough in the dry season. So they asked the project from the DISAC to support them. And then after the project finished, for our part, we think that we already finished the project because people already get water. But the people said, no, not yet finished, because we didn't perform the ritual. We didn't thanksgiving to water spirits, so we have to perform the ritual. Because they believe that actually water running from the higher level down to the lower level. But now we force the water go into the small area, either running echelon type, so that the water lost their freedom to flow freely and to give life to animals, to give life to plants around that area. So that's why the people have to change to the spiritual water. So according to the ecological sustainability, that is from the perspective of the indigenous people. They believe that the sustainability must be encompassed of at least 4 elements. The first element is the religion or spiritual sustainability, family or social sustainability, economic sustainability, and lastly, environmental or ecological sustainability. These 4 elements should be balanced and it will lead to the sustainability. This is the spiritual sustainability. Yes. Social sustainability. The villagers perform their personal umbilical tree ritual, community forest ritual, ancestor and community, as well as the community's running water spirit ritual, because they regard these rituals are the most significant in establishing the unity and relationship of the community together with nature and environment. This is when during the ritual they drink a cup of wine. Here, the cup of wine. This cup of wine is blessed by the spiritual leaders. This Father Churchill, he also joined the ritual at this time. And everybody who participates in the ritual had to drink from this. Its meaning is, if somebody missing, and then you have to conduct the ritual again. The ritual is not perfect. There is us. This is economic sustainability. The villagers have sense of enough based on a less naturalistic conception of good or luxurious life. They are aware of the responsibility on the part of the comfortable and the wealthy to lighten their demand and for prosperity, so that it may provide for all. This is evident in the old saying that we will eat together and we will starve together. We cannot eat alone. It is not delicious. And we believe that the more we share, the more that it may supreme being, or the absolute being will bless and provide for us. These are the economic sustainability, or environmental sustainability. I cite this from the local people's notion of sustainable development view the environment as what is around their home, But the government and the business and international organization view environment as what is around their economies. I think this from people from Africa to say that this is mentioned by this. And this is I cite from different scholars that their story insisted that from the Tucker and John Green say that religion have an important role to play in projecting persuasive visions of more sustainable future. This is especially true because of activities toward nature have been consciously and unconsciously conditioned by our religious worldviews. Like also Lynn White. What people do about their ecology depends on what they think about themselves in relation to things around them. That is I cited from this. Next. According to Steve, living sustainability depends on accepting duty to seek harmony with each other people and with nature. The guiding rules are that people must share with each other and care for the earth. Harmony must take no more from nature than nature can replenish. This in turn means adopting self-lifestyle and development path that respect and work within nature limits, Earth Chapter. The above-mentioned situation clearly offered by different scholars with almost the same solution as well as Posey and Dutfield, say that the ecological crisis which emerged from unsustainable development cannot be solved by science and technology alone. See, the roots of this unsustainability are largely lack of religion and spiritual dimension. The remedy must also be essential religious or spirituality. Also encourage that creation-centered spirituality of religion tradition represent the appropriate spiritual paradigm for wisdom and survival in our time today. Sustainability is a call to ethnic responsibility. Sustainability cannot be managed within a capitalist world economy. Living sustainability depends on accepting the duty to seek harmony with each other, people, and with nature. Harmony must take no more from nature than nature can replenish. This is termed as a Religio-Cultural. With this clear also as one may put, today there is a new awareness emerging in the world, and many people are returning to ritual of the ancestor for help. They are working with nature to unite families and communities to help them function with a healthy, balanced, harmonious attitude to life and bring a sense of spirituality into their life in a meaningful expression of sacred. I also cited this one from World Bank's study. If the environmental crisis facing the world today were simply a matter of information, knowledge, and skills, then we would be heading out of these dangers. For more than 30 years, the world major institutions, scientists, and governments, and some of the largest non-organizations have compiled and analyzed detail of how we are abused the planet. Yet the crises are still with us. The simple fact is that knowledge on its own is not enough. Ultimately, the environmental crisis is a crisis of the mind. We see, do, and what we think. And what we think is shaped by our culture, faith, and belief. I think this is the last. So I would like to conclude with my favorite page, the last page. Page 5. I can conclude that in the past, religion and science separated from each other. Religion does not need science, and science does not need religion. But the people need both because they believe that all things have an inner spirit. Today, more than ever, we need a worldview that validates spiritual inquiry, or it is the spiritual ambiguity of our current time that's lying behind so many of our crises. Currently, this is a common awareness among the Indigenous behind many crises. There is a common awareness among religious scholars, anthropologists, environmentalists, or even scientists that science and technology alone cannot solve the environmental or ecological crisis. Therefore, we are invited to call for truly balanced environmental and ecological spirituality. Sustainability cannot be managed within a capitalist world economy because sustainable development is not only economic growth or development, but the entire ways of life in which depend for our long-term survival. Sustainability in view for the Indigenous people encompasses of belief, of spirituality, spiritual sustainability, moral-based economy sustainability, ecological and environmental sustainability, social and livelihood sustainability. Thus, sustainability requires a respect for nature, its evolution, life support systems, and all living beings in all its expressive, equality, diversity, beauty, and fertility. One among the other possibilities to achieve sustainable development through the introduction of integral perspective into the life sphere of Earth human process by health river, and also reaffirmed by other religious scholars and indigenous spiritual leaders in working communities as a prominent witness to sustainable community development as found through their life experience of the indigenous people. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Sunthorn. I think this was very important for our lesson that he showed and he shared with us from the living spirituality of indigenous population that the present ecological crisis is also a crisis of our mind and spirituality. I just got a note from organizer, especially for Wang. He had mercy on us, so he's granting us for 10 minutes of break. Oh. And I think I would like to give a big hands again to Dr. Sunthorn before we go out for break. And I think I invite you to not to go away too far, and maybe you can just stand up and stretch. Maybe your neighbors can give a bit of massage to your neighbors. I think we should learn from Buddhists, how to organize meeting. I was in Thailand, a seminar organized by Dr. Sulaksa, and he organized a meeting always with a massage in the morning. A very excellent Thai massage in the morning. I think probably we need to learn interreligious